This is the new Galaxy Watch 4, the first and currently the only Wear OS watch to run YouTube music. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set it up and how to use it. And stay to the end of the video because I'm going to show you a couple of other ways you can play some tunes on your watch. And we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Orman Beckles, aka TheHiTechNomad, and welcome to another video. On this channel, you'll find videos that show you the basics, as well as tips and tricks, on cell phones, computers, smart home devices, social media, apps, hardware, and more. So, if you want to learn how to make technology work for you, start now by clicking the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell icon so you don't miss a video. We have our Galaxy Watch 4. If you want to make your Galaxy Watch 4 look like my Galaxy Watch 4, be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be doing a video on different watch bands that are available. That's just one of a couple of different ones. I've got another nice little silver one here, and I've got some rings and stuff. So it's good stuff. If you have a Galaxy Watch 4, you want to subscribe to the channel. Having said that, the problem with Samsung, most years it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, net gain. This year, everything is 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And running YouTube music on a watch is the step forward, but the implementation of it is the 2 steps back. Let's go over how to set it up, and then I'll tell you what's wrong with it, and then I'll tell you what I'm planning on doing. We have our watch here. We have to load the software on here. If you've used the other watches in the past, then you're used to being able to put your apps up here as one of the widgets. You can just go ahead and click on it and everything's fine and dandy. We don't have that anymore. What we have to do is scroll up from the home screen, and then there are our apps. This is the only way to get to the apps right now. Before, you could take your 5 or 6 best apps and put them on there. That's one of those step backwards things. Now, when we go into load YouTube music, we can go here and we can scroll through. This will show you everything that's on there. And you can see it says apps on your phone that are both on this here. We have to scroll down and it says watch faces, and then it says streaming audio, and we can click on that. And then we can scroll through there and eventually we'll find YouTube music. It is not very user oriented. I end up usually using the app on the phone. I'm going to go to Wear on the phone, and I'll go to Store, which will basically take me to the Google Play Store because it's now running Google OS. And basically anything I see here is something that I can look. So it looks like the regular Google Play Store, but because I went to it through that app, I'm only going to see things that can load onto the watch. I'm going to say YT Music or YouTube Music. I'll be able to pick it from the list. You'll see it says YouTube Music, and you'll see Install, and you'll see a little drop-down box, and it's giving me a choice of installing it on this device, which is the phone, or on the watch, or both. In this case, both boxes are checked. Let's try and do it for both. If it's already on your phone, it won't mess with it. It'll just leave it as it is. I'm going to go ahead and click on Install. And it says the app, it flashed down there, it says the app will soon be installed on your watch. We'll wait. Let's go ahead and open it. So it's obviously opening it up on my phone. However, if we go back to my watch, we will find YouTube Music halfway down on the list here. Now I'm going to move that up, and the way that you move that, by the way, is you put your finger on it, you hold it, and you just sort of drag that up to the top. So I'm going to put that at the very top so I don't have to go looking for it too far. Now let's go ahead and click on it. And it's going to look for my accounts. I actually have 2 Google accounts. It is connected to the right one. And this is where we start getting crazy, mixed up, I hate it way. And the reason for that is that it doesn't actually, even though I have the LTE version of the watch, even though it's on Wi-Fi, it doesn't stream the music. All it's going to do is allow you to select some playlists. It will download the music from those playlists into your watch and then allow you to use them. So if I come over here, I'm going to see if I can find my, so I'm going to go to library. So here we have playlists, and here we have, let's see, I should have one that says public domain music. All right, so here's public domain music, and I'll click on the download button, And the first thing that you'll find is it won't download the music right away. It normally will say to you, you must plug your phone into, it has to be charged, it has to be on the charger in order to download. If you get that message, then you will need to put it on the charger. I'm going to see if I can find it. I apologize. I was ripping through this thing and I found some way of telling it, don't bother asking me that, is because you can see it's downloading the music, but it is not on the charger. But 90% of the time, it's going to tell you you can't do it unless you're on the charger. Again, now you have to pick which playlist that you want. And then we have to wait a stupidly long time for it to actually download that music. I'm going to go off, make a cake, and deliver it and come back. And by that time, this should be done. It's downloaded. So here we have our public music. Now the question is, how do you play it? That's where, again, we come into this one step forward, two steps back. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that. And you'll notice that ain't nothing really happening. So I'll come back here. We see the two dots, which means I can slide over. I'll slide over. There's a play button, but it doesn't look like I can play it. I'm going to click on that. And then it opens this. Why does it open this? It opens this because they have programmed this that it will only start if you are using, here's my little buds case. It'll only start if you're using your earbuds. All right, I don't even want to tell you how insane that is. So I just put the earbuds in my ear. Now that's playing through my earbuds. Let's say I want to use the speaker that's built into it. What I got to do is I got to put my earbuds in, but I got to put them in really quick because if I don't, the music will stop. Okay, now let's play it. Insane is that. I cannot believe that they did this by design. And I've checked. I'll put some links for some articles because I thought it was me and I was like, no, that's got to be me. I gotta figure out what's going on. But no, that's what they do. So if you do this, then you're fine. So again, what that means you're gonna have to do is start it with the earbuds and then you can put the earbuds away. And then once you put the earbuds away, you should be able to use them. Again, it's not streaming. The playlist had to be copied over. Now, let's take a look at another easier way of doing this. The easier way of doing this is to simply use Samsung Music. Now, there's obviously some real problems with this. The first problem is that you have to have your own music files. I happen to have all my own music files, so that's not a big deal. If you don't, then you're gonna have to go the Spotify route, and that's got its own issues as well. If you use the Samsung Music one, it will do the same thing. Essentially what it's going to do is it's going to copy files onto your watch, but the process for doing it is a lot easier. And you can just start it with or without the earbuds. All right. The process for getting it started is easier because you're going to actually do it in the wearable, the Galaxy wearable. And under all of the different ones, if you go into watch settings, if you scroll through, you'll see that you have the ability to copy over music and images. So here it is here. I have something called the play. So this is pulling from Samsung Music on the phone. So you can see all of your playlists. So I have one called Galaxy Watch 4. And that will automatically, if I go into Samsung Music on my phone, which again, I have to have my own music tracks. This isn't going to help you if you're trying to play the latest, greatest stuff. But if you have all of your own music tracks, all you do is push and hold, click on plus. It asks you where do you want to put it. I'm going to say the Galaxy 4 playlist. And what will happen is in a few minutes, it will automatically copy that over onto the watch. I find that far easier to go on there and hit play. One step forward, two steps back. Now that you've seen YouTube Music, will you be using that or Samsung Music, or do you have another solution to playing music on your watch? If so, leave a comment down below. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button. And rest assured, I'm going to keep looking for a better solution. So if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button so that you won't miss future videos. Until the next time, this is Orman Beckles, aka TheHiTechNomad, signing up. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the supporters who have become members. You ensure that this channel continues to exist, and I am profoundly grateful for all of your support. If you become a member, you'll get instant access to extra video content, as well as bonus links, access to live streams, and more. Becoming a member per month costs about the same as a large cup of coffee, so why not check it out?